What is the next number in the following series of numbers? To solve this question, we need to take the difference between each pair of numbers and apply that difference, that pattern of differences, to our last number so that we can find the next number in the series. Now, at first, this problem looks like it's going to be very tedious because these are very big numbers. We're going to be subtracting with 6 digits. But remember that this is a test just meant to assess your ability to notice patterns. We're not trying, you don't have a calculator, we don't need to do too many calculations. We just need to find patterns. So let's estimate these numbers. Let's say this is 200,000, and then 100,000, 50,000, 25,000, and 12,000. What I notice when I look at these numbers is that we are cutting these numbers nearly in half each time. 200,000, to 100,000 is half. We've cut out half of the value. Then 50,000 is half of 100,000. 25,000 is half of 50,000, and 12,000 is about. Remember that 25, that's an odd number. It can't be perfectly divided in half. If this were maybe 24,000, 12 would be a perfect half. So we are cutting each of these numbers in half. That is the pattern for this series of numbers. So if we take a look at this last number in our series, sure, we could long divide and find the exact number, but we could also think about this a little bit more logically and say, if I were to divide just this last number by 2, 6 divided by 2 would have to give me 3. I can skip straight to the last step and look at my answer choices and see that only one answer has 3 as its last digit, and that is going to be the second option, 6,363. Now, at that point, you can mark that and move on with the rest of the test, but for the sake of the video, I will go ahead and do the full division just so you can see why that is the correct answer. 2 goes into 1, 0 times. 2 goes into 12, 6 times. 2 times 6 is 12. We subtract, we're left with 0. 2 goes into 7, 3 times. 2 times 3 is 6. We subtract, we get 1, and bring down our 2. 2 goes into 12, 6 times again. Then we bring down our 6, and 2 goes into 6, 3 times evenly with no remainder, making the second option our correct answer.